How can Peninsula High School aid racism at school?
Racism is defined as prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's race is superior.
Do you believe that there is racism at Peninsula?
I feel that there is some bit of racism at Peninsula.
I as well feel like there is racism at Peninsula High School.
Yes, I do feel like there is racism at PHS.
I also think that there's racism at PHS.
Yes, I feel like there is some racism at Peninsula High School.
I also feel like there is some racism at Peninsula High School.
I don't think there is racism at Peninsula.
Have you ever heard, seen, and/or experienced racism at Peninsula?
Yes, I've experienced racism at Peninsula. People have called me a terrorist and said that I'm a threat to the school.
I too have personally experienced a form of racism. People have called me names that are offensive, such as chink, gook, and zipperhead, and they have made jokes at me of my eyes like this.
I have heard some racism at Peninsula. Like, what I can think of off the top of my head is at lunch, a lot of kids think it's funny to say the N-word, and there's like some kids who it may bother, but they don't really show it, but they can't really like say anything because everyone thinks it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's around lunchtime and stuff. There's like some racism and stuff. And,
Yes, I have experienced some racism at Peninsula High School.
Yes, I have also experienced some racism at Peninsula High School.
I've been called the N-word at Peninsula High School a few times.
I have also been called the N-word and been told to go back to Africa, but I've never been to Africa, not from there.
Yes, I have experienced racism at PHS.
I have seen racism at PHS. The experience was I've seen a couple white kids saying the N-word.
A couple of white kids have called me the N-word before, so yeah.
I've experienced racism by people making numerous stereotypes of Polynesian people, and I've also heard racism by people calling other colored people the N-word and stuff like that.
Last week, I saw a white dude tackle a black dude and call him the N-word.
I haven't experienced racism because I personally don't believe it is here in Peninsula High School. Peninsula is filled with more white kids, causing no racial tension.
Now you may be thinking, how can we aid racism at Peninsula? Well, let us tell you. Self-awareness.
The first step to preventing racism in schools is self-awareness and self-reflection. We must understand how our identification within a particular group gives us privilege in certain spaces, and we must be open to actively listen to marginalized groups who experience life differently because of their special groupings. We must acknowledge our personal biases and seek to understand people with different experiences. We believe we can raise self-awareness by making a diversity club.
Culture relevancy teaching.
Teachers can create learning opportunities that acknowledge race and ethnicity and prioritize preventing racism throughout social justice with cultural relevant teaching. We can do this by having an assembly each year.
Lessons on racism in classes.
To prevent racism, educators must talk to students specifically about racism, and we can achieve this goal by talking about racism in classes.